set it, and Rich will put it down with some authority. A deep three from Andrews. Oh, make it rain, baby! Yes! Drives left, kicks it to the corner, to the left wing. The corner, or the wing three is up and good. Zoe Swallow dials it up from long range. Payoff pitch here from Turner. And that's going to be a fly ball, center field. That's going to get out here for loose. Here's the pitch. And a ground ball. That's going to get through the left side of the infield. That's going to score another run. And that's going to be an RBI single. Good evening, basketball fans. Welcome live right here on your home of the Raiders, the WHS Network, here on YouTube.com from Monroe Central High School here in Parker City, Indiana. We have tonight's junior varsity boys basketball action tonight as we have your Wapahani Raiders taking on the Monroe Central Golden Bears here tonight. As always, I am play-by-play broadcaster Brandon Morvillius. Alongside here with me is cameraman Jordan Redbeard McCoy. We want to thank you all for tuning in. And it's always great, a great night when you've got some Raider boys basketball, especially being some high school boys basketball on a Friday night. So we're going to start off the weekend on the right note here, hopefully here this evening as we get right into things with our Raiders Live pregame show presented by Joe's Barbecue and More, a proud sponsor here of the WHS Network. So first and foremost, I'll just go ahead and get this out of the way now. The Wi-Fi here at Monroe Central does not work. We're actually using a phone hotspot right now, and so we're hoping that we don't get kicked off the air at any point tonight. But if we do, then you know what happened. But we're hopefully looking forward to what will be a great broadcast. It won't be necessarily in full-on HD, I don't think, the way that we normally have it, with the reasoning again because of Wi-Fi issues there, and like I said, Monroe Central, their Wi-Fi does not work at all, and so we're having to use a phone hotspot, and so we'll roll with it. Hopefully it goes well for us. But like I said, if not, I did want to make sure and give you all a heads up as to why potentially something might go down. That's the reason why. Now, talking about this ball game here tonight, Wapahani. It's been a minute since they last played. Played last weekend. Really had a pretty good matchup there. You had Cowan at Cowan there on Thursday night last week. Obviously, they didn't get to play on Saturday, or as far as a JV game technically, but they did get in the game on Saturday there against Union, and that quite the routing there of the Rockets there, 112-20 or to 112-18. So those guys technically, I guess in a roundabout way, haven't played a JV game since last Thursday night at Cowan. So it's been a little while here for them, but eager to get back at it. This is their only game here this week, so you obviously want to put on a great performance and come out here and do your best and win the ball game here tonight. But it should be a good one. It's always a tough ball game when you come over here to Monroe Central, and we expect that here tonight. But hopefully Wapahani can come out on top. But we hope you guys tune in throughout the evening. Again, this has been a Raiders Live pregame show, again presented by Joe's Barbecue and More. We'll be back here with tonight's starting lineups and tip-off right here on your home of the Raiders, the WHS Network. All right, folks, welcome back here on the WHS Network. We will go ahead and now take a look here at tonight's starting lineups. The non-starters first here for Wapahani. Number 2, Caleb Kine. Number 15, Jarek Longfellow. Number 20, DJ Seagraves. And now for the Stoops Automotive Group Buick and GMC Sales and Truck Manager Dale Rain starting lineup here tonight. For Wapahani, starting here at 1 guard, a 5'10" sophomore, number 3, Leighton Spence. At guard, a 5'10" junior, wearing number 4, Noah Henderson. At guard, a 6'1" junior, number 10, Brock Zitgraff. At forward, a 6' sophomore, number 12, Hunter Rodifer. And at forward, a 6'3" sophomore, number 32, Caleb Lewis. Again, your Raiders are coached by Chris Willis, assisted by Jeff Andrews, Andy Zitgraff, and Travis Stinglin. And we'll take a look here at the non-starters here for Monroe Central. We got 0, Griffin Ganem. Number 11, Cohen West. The 23, Nathan Luddington. And the 35, Isaac Middleton. Now for the starting lineup, again presented here by Stoops Automotive Group, Buick and GMC Sales and Truck Manager Dale Rains. It looks like this, starting at 1 guard, a 5'7" junior, number 1, Braylon Anderson. At forward, a 6'1" sophomore, number 2, Kyler Bogue. At guard, a 5'10" sophomore, wearing number 12, Jackson Conkle. At forward, a 5'11" junior, number 22, Carter Wheatley. And at forward, a 6'4" junior, number 50, Josh Swearingen. Again, the Monroe Central Golden Bears are coached by Ben Jones. So again, that is tonight's starting lineups. As we are just about set here for tonight's ball game again. Bear with us here throughout the evening. Hopefully the Wi-Fi doesn't get too bad, but if it does, and if the screen might freeze up sometimes, or it just looks a little bit abnormal from what it usually is. Again, it has to do with the Wi-Fi issues. So we'll do our very best here this evening. That's all we can do. Left side here, Noah Henderson dribbles here to the left side elbow. Brock Zitgraff. Now back here to Henderson again. Lewis there with the top screen right there near the high post area. Spence now to Lewis. He'll give way here to Zitgraff. A deep 3 here from Zitgraff. It is up and good. And that is how the Raiders will get this party started here tonight. Brock Zitgraff from way downtown to get the Raiders on the board. That was like from Isaac Andrews' brand new area code kind of shot right there. Love it. The rebound there from Rodifer. The Raiders on the run here, led by Leighton Spence. Zitgraff again. Heck yes! Back-to-back rainmakers here from Brock Zitgraff, and Monroe Central will quickly call a timeout. Only a minute and 13 seconds into this one, so we'll go ahead and stick right here with you during this timeout. So Zitgraff, like I just said, back-to-back threes. Great way to get the offense rolling here for the Raiders, and hopefully, we can continue to ride this wave right here and continue to establish an even bigger lead. Now, again, as I mentioned there in the very short pregame, this first time that the JV guys have again played a JV game since last Thursday. Now, again, they did play in the game against Union there on Saturday, but they might have played maybe like right around 12-ish minutes, somewhere around in that area. So, it's still been a little bit, even 5 days. That's 5 or 6 days. That's still a good bit of time since your last game. So these guys definitely had a good week of practice, and obviously it's shown so far as they create a turnover. They've hit a couple of made three-point baskets. So some good action here so far. Inbounded here into the backcourt to Leighton Spence. Gets it across the century line. No good that time. And Swearingen got the rebound, and now Monroe Central will start here on offense. No good right there. Spence will track down the rebound, and the Raiders back on the run. Henderson, stop, pop, no good. Rebounded right there by number 1, Braylon Anderson. Kicks it to the corner. It's number 23. Ludington, he came in during that timeout. No good that time. Rebounded by Zitgraff. So he takes it himself. Henderson here on the left side. I'm not even sure what the call was. So they said that he stepped on the sideline. Conkle there with a spin move. Jump shot, no good. Won't get the floater to go. And Zitgraff back on the run again. The Raiders have the numbers. Rodifer takes it himself. No call there. And now the Raiders got to get back defensively, and they're able to do so. Right side here, the handoff to Conkle. Underneath, and the layup good. So Swearingen will get the Golden Bears on the board here for the first time tonight. Henderson, the screen set by Zitgraff. Now another one here from Rodifer, rolls with it. Nothing's there. Now finds Caleb Lewis. Lewis looks to kick it back out to Henderson here on the right wing. Really don't want to be careless here. Hand off here to Zitgraff. Drives it to the middle. Was looking there for the pick and roll action there from Lewis. Oh, man, another dangerous pass this time by Rodifer, and that's the first turnover now tonight here for Wapahani. And now foul here on the play. So the foul's going to be here on Leighton Spence. That's his first, team's first.
Team's first. Jackson Conwell to the line to shoot 2.
So the first free throw attempt up and good. Got the friendly bounce to go. So we'll see number 11, Cohen West. Now in here, seeing his first action here tonight. Noah Henderson looking to push it right here. Drives it right. He got away with a travel. Back outside to Zitgraff. Drives it in, nothing there. There's Lewis here on the right side elbow. That one's no good, a little too strong. Rodifer will track down the rebound though. Gotta love it. Nicely done right there, hustling after it. And was able to gather another opportunity here for Wapahani on offense. Jump shot, left that one short. Rodifer again there with another rebound. It was rejected, but then Lewis is right there to clean things up and put it through for 2. So Lewis with his first points on the night will now make this a 5-point Wapahani lead. Wheatley underneath the Swearingen. Letting them play a little bit. There's nothing wrong with that to a certain extent, and that's going to be out of bounds off Wapahani. So turnover number 2 there for the Raiders. Caleb Kine now in here for Wapahani. For Monroe Central, number 35, Isaac Middleton. Conkle gets it across half court. The handoff here, number 23, Ludington. Back here to West. West now to Conkle here at the top of the key. The 3 is up, and the bank is not open. Rebounded by Kine. So the Raiders here with another great defensive possession, limiting them to 1 shot or less. Rodifer here, now to Spence. Lewis now here on the outside. Oh, man, I'll tell you. It looked like a very, very close travel right there. Up court here, and the Raiders will not get back in transition as number 35, Isaac Middleton, puts that in there for his first points here on the evening. Kine left side three, no good. Rodifer with another rebound, gets the putback and the foul. Yes, I'll tell you what, Rodifer once again the rebounding machine so far tonight. That's already at least 3, maybe 4 offensive rebounds. So the foul is here on number 35, Isaac Middleton, his first, team's first here tonight. And Rodifer will be at the line here for one more. Free throw attempt up and good. Excellent, excellent work there from Rodifer. Good for him. So 3 points here on the night now for Hunter. 11-5 Wapahani lead. There's a turnover. Second one now. Kine facing the pressure down there in the corner, and he will be fouled by number 2, Kyler Bogue, his first, team second. Zitgraff back out to Spence. 3 on the way, no good. And Rodifer nearly was able to get another offensive rebound, but went off the foot and out of bounds. Spin move by Bogue, no good. Well defended there by Zitgraff as Lewis claims another rebound himself. Spence there from the free throw line, in and out. Lewis with an offensive board, lost the handle on it, and we've got a jump ball, and it will head back in favor of Monroe Central. So we've got 33 seconds to play with here. Swearingen back in here. Swearingen, high screen right there. Conkle, right wing shot is up and good for 2. So Conkle now with 3 points here on the night. The handoff here to Spence. 13 seconds and counting as they get it across half court. Lewis lines up for the screen. Gets it right there. Spence for 2. That's going to find the bottom of the net. And that's going to do it here for the opening quarter.
At the end of 1.
So at the end of 1, it is Wapahani 13, Monroe Central 7. Do not go anywhere. We've got second quarter action coming up right here on your home of the Raiders, the WHS Network. All right, welcome back here to our Selma American Legion post 4:37 game break as we head to the second quarter. It's Wapahani 13, Monroe Central 7. Again, your Raiders got off to a red-hot start there to begin the ball game. Back-to-back threes there from Brock Zitgraff. And then, they've kind of, the Golden Bears have kind of hung right in there. They've found their own little source of offense here. We had a couple of layups underneath, one there by Swearingen. Middleton there had a basket there on the breakaway. So some early baskets there, but the Raiders have been able to continue to apply some distance here. And brief stoppage. They didn't set the clock in time, so we've got to redo this again. Okay. So it was so nice the first time, we decided to do it a second time. Kine underneath here to Lewis. Dribbles in, kicks it back out to Kine. Again, got to make sure you go somewhere. Kine off the mark, and that's going to fall short and out of bounds. So Monroe Central head back the other way. Again, down by 6 to open up the second quarter. Conkle right down the middle. No good that time. Rebounded by Bogue. Right back out to Conkle again. Swung on here to Anderson. He'll take the inside shot and rattles that one on home there for 2. So we'll see a little full court pressure put on here by the Golden Bears, but that was quickly disposed of there by the Raiders. Lewis here at the free throw line. Got to get back out of there so he's not a 3-second call. Lewis sets the right side screen. That gets deflected away, so it's going to stay with Wapahani. So Henderson to inbound it here along the sideline. He'll find Spence. He'll drive it right. Gets it to Rodifer. Now the handoff again to Spence. Drives it to the free throw line. Lewis now on to Henderson. Some left wing action right here. Lewis looking to post up. And still nothing there, and well defended there by Swearingen. All nice up and under, yes. So Lewis now with 4 points here on the evening. And that one will be up and good again here for Conkle. So Conkle now with 5 points. Back to a Wapahani 4-point lead. Again, the full court pressure there from Monroe Central, really not hard to break. As long as you can get it inbounded, then we're fine. Lewis will get that rejected. Here comes Monroe Central down floor, and Anderson will be fouled on his way to the basket. No shot attempted. So we await the foul call here. This will be on Wapahani's number 32, Caleb Lewis, his first. Team's first of the quarter. Conkle there with a shot fake. Got Spence well up in the air. Back out here. Anderson for 3. No good. Another offensive rebound. Bogue can't connect. And then Rodifer will finally get the stop force that we need there on the defensive end. Henderson finds Rodifer. Kine right wide open here on the right wing. Dribbles it here to the free throw line, and the Raiders will find Lewis here. Again, gets him up in the air. Kind of fell off balance. Nice hustle there from Rodifer. And we'll get a substitution. Number 23, Nathan Ludington, will return to the floor for the Golden Bears. Kyler Bogue will have a seat. The 3 is on the way. In and out, no good. Spence with the rebound. That pass deflected and turned over. The 4th time here for Wapahani in the first half. Missed a layup, and that's going to head back the other way. So a great opportunity wasted there by Monroe Central. So 3:57 remains here in the first half. Henderson here along the baseline. Finds Lewis underneath. Turnaround hook shot up and good for 2 more. 6 points now for Caleb. And we'll have a foul here on Leighton Spence, his second. Team second of the quarter. Number 11, Cohen West, will return to the floor from Monroe Central. Getting under 3.5 to play here in the first half. Inbounded all the way out here. And that would have been an over and back, but Henderson took it and then gets fouled on the other end. So a great job of getting out there defensively to cover that pass. And then the foul here on Anderson will be his first. Team's first here of the quarter. So Henderson at the charity stripe here for a pair. First free throw attempt will be up and got the friendly bounce and roll to go. Second of 2 for Henderson. Got that one to go as well. Nicely done. So Noah there with his first points on the night. We'll see Conkle back in for Anderson. And Conkle zigzagging through the defense. Passed outside here, Wheatley. Now back here to Ludington. Conkle drives it right, well defended by Spence. Stays down. That was great defense there from Spence. Stayed down, didn't jump up in the air. There's Spence for 3. No good that time off the right side. Rebounded by Ludington. And up for Wheatley, the corner 3. No good. And that's going to be out of bounds off of Monroe Central. And that's going to be out of bounds off of, well, I'm not sure who it was out of bounds of. Okay, so they're saying that it was out of bounds off of Wapahani. So that will be turnover number 5 here in the first half. Middleton back out here to Ludington. West to Wheatley, drives it in the middle of the lane, no good. Got his own rebound, back out to West. DJ Seagraves also now in here for Wapahani, seeing his first action tonight. Came in there momentarily. West, no good, off balance there as Rodifer collects another rebound. And Henderson, oh my goodness. That was a little unorthodox, but the Raiders still maintain possession. We've got a timeout on the floor. This will be a 30-second timeout taken by the Raiders. We'll be back right after this 30-second timeout here on the WHS Network. All right, folks, welcome back. Here's, again, following the timeout. Got under 2 minutes to play. Again, we've already started to experience, again, briefly, some backlogging issues with our broadcast, again, due to the unstable Wi-Fi situation. So, again, bear with us. If it kicks us off, we'll try to do what we can to get back on, but there's no guarantees. Again, we talked about that earlier. I guess if you guys are just now joining us, the Wi-Fi here at Monroe Central does not work at all. So we're running our stream off of a phone hotspot, and hopefully it continues to work all right. You know, we're experiencing a little bit of issues, at least somewhat here on our end, as far as with backlogging the video, but we can't really do anything about it. It is what it is. But yeah, the Wi-Fi here at Monroe Central is literally non-existent. Just a touch over a minute remaining here in the first half. Rodifer underneath, and that will be up and good. Nice pass from Henderson, and then the nice finish there by Rodifer. That gives him now 5 points here tonight. And right there's Middleton, or Wheatley, pardon me. So Wheatley there with his first points this evening. Back to an 8-point Wapahani lead. 40 seconds to play. And that shot rejected. Up floor here, Wheatley drives it left and no good. Middleton can't get it to go either, but Ludington gets it back out to Anderson. A wide open three, and that will be no good. So we'll have an over-the-back foul. Here on number 35, Isaac Middleton, his second. Team's second. Or pardon me, team's third here tonight. Kynes three, no good. So 6 seconds to play. Conkle right down the middle again. That was way too easy. There's no way that should ever happen. Oh my gosh. 21-15 here at the half. We'll step aside and we'll be back here with your halftime report coming up right here on your home of the Raiders, the WHS Network.
Hi, I'm Austin Rich with Next Home Elite Real Estate. Our company's mantra has been and will always be humans over houses. For the last several years, we have been able to help people follow our mission statement, which is enriching lives by helping people find their next home. Next Home Elite Real Estate has premier real estate agents ready to assist you with commercial properties, new construction, residential homes, or investment properties, no matter if you are looking to purchase or to sell. We are skilled negotiators, tenacious marketers, and fearless advocates for our clients. We want them to feel the passion we have for what we do and the professionalism we exemplify while we do it. Our clients depend on us to have grit and determination when we represent them. We roll up our sleeves and get to work. Every interaction, every time.
Hi, I'm Tara.
Hi, I'm Michelle.
Hi, I'm Kathy.
Hi, I'm Seth.
Hi, I'm Lindsay.
Hi, I'm Courtney.
We stand for doing the right thing, even when it's not convenient. We deliver integrity in all we do through our uncompromising ethical principles and values. Our clients count on us not to only help them buy or sell their home, but to make sure the process is infused with joy. We strive to bring a smile to their faces as they enter the next phase of their lives. Call Next Home Elite Real Estate today. We are here to help you.
All right, again, welcome back here, basketball fans, to our Selma American Legion Post 437 game break at the half. 21-15, Wapahani leads it here at the break. A good start there for Wapahani there in the first quarter. Second quarter, Monroe Central, we had them down by, I believe it was, we had them down by 10. It was 21-11 there within a minute or so left, I believe, there in the second quarter. Back-to-back possessions, couple baskets right there. And so, they find themselves there within 6. But, really it's been within this mark the whole entire first half. Like I said, Wapahani was up by 10 there for a minute or so. But really for the most part, this whole entire time, it's been a 6-point lead or slightly less. And so we'll see what adjustments are made here in the second half from both of these sides and how they respond to whatever adjustments that each team made here. So I think from Wapahani's standpoint, I thought we actually moved the ball really well. Having that inside outside movement, getting the inside touches there to Rodifer, there to Lewis, even there to high post. You got some looks right there, in which then we was able to either attack the rim or kick it back out for a good shot. So we'll see, hopefully, we can continue to do more of that. You want to go more like downhill, meaning starting obviously at the top but going more closer to the basket. And because I think that, obviously with what we was able to do there in the first half, I thought it worked well for us because it opened up some avenues. But we did knock down a couple of outside shots, but most of it has been there from the inside, and we've done our part. Now, again here on the defensive end, we only end up forcing 2 first-half turnovers. Now, granted, we end up having 5, but a lot of that was just you had a couple of passes that end up going out of bounds. And then, let's see, there was, we had Henderson that allegedly stepped out of bounds over on the side. So some of that, maybe kind of looked a little bit worse than what it actually was. But either way, 5 turnovers. We want to make sure and clean that up. But, I think for the most part, I thought we took good care of the basketball. We made smart decisions and settled for good shots, and hopefully that will continue to be the factor here in the second half. But the Raiders here with a 21-15 lead at the half. We'll see what adjustments are made here from both of these sides. We have a 6-point Wapahani lead. Stay right here with us with the start of the second half. Coming up here on your home of the Raiders, the WHS Network.
Some see a student athlete working on a shot. We see a powerful lesson in persistence. Some see a student preparing for success on an exam. We see a student athlete preparing for success in life. Proud to keep education in front of athletics since 1903.
All right, folks, welcome back. Here, just about set to begin the third quarter play. Going to hear from Monroe Central High School in Parker City, Indiana. Again, I'm play-by-play broadcaster Brandon Morvillius. Alongside here with me is cameraman Jordan Redbeard McCoy. We thank you guys for tuning in and spending your Friday night here with us to support both of these teams here this evening. Been a great ball game so far. 21-15 lead here for Wapahani as we head out into the second half of action. And it's going to be Monroe Central basketball. So Wapahani will come out in a 2-3 zone here. Right side here to Wheatley underneath, and that's a quick turnover there for Monroe Central. They only had 2 of them there in the first half. I believe both of those come in there in the first quarter. So possession will stay right here. Inbounded to the corner, that's DJ Seagraves. No good, and Swearingen unable to keep that one in play before stepping out of bounds. So possession will stay here with Wapahani at the 6:37 mark. Zitgraff to inbound it. He finds Lewis back out here to Henderson. Zitgraff now in the right corner, dribbles it up top to find Henderson again. Lost a handle on it briefly. Henderson reclaims possession. Right side now. Lewis drives it in. The spin move. Lost the handle, and it's going to stay. No, it's not going to stay here. It's going to head back the other way there to Monroe Central. First turnover here in the second half for Wapahani. So back-to-back opening possessions here for Monroe Central and then Wapahani with turnovers. Anderson now gives away to Wheatley. Now Conkle. Swung on to Wheatley here on the right wing. Drives it along the baseline to the left corner. And a traveling violation called. Turnover number 2 in as many possessions for the Golden Bears. We played, a minute and 10 seconds, and we've had 3 turnovers to start the second half. Henderson now to Lewis here on the left side, gives way to Zitgraff. Rodifer now to Seagraves. Post feet underneath. Lewis will get that one to go. Nice job right there, again backing down his defender. Put himself in a good position to make a good quality shot attempt. And was able to put that one through there for 2 more. Now 8 points on the night here for Caleb Lewis. As the Raiders now with a 8-point lead. Right side, Wheatley for 3, no good. Rebounded by Anderson. Now Conkle, the left corner 3, no good. Wheatley will track down another offensive rebound. So this will be the 3rd opportunity, and they still can't make good of it. So luckily the Raiders were finally able to get the defensive rebound. Zitgraff finds Lewis, and that shot blocked, they say. Conkle there to the middle, left side. Anderson back up top again. The good movement, and then quickly picked off there by Hunter Rodifer. There with him cat-like reflexes. And Wapahani will give it right back to him. So we have seen 5 turnovers in 3 minutes of basketball. 3 from Monroe Central, 2 from Wapahani. So we'll see Caleb Kine now in for the Raiders. Seagraves will have a seat. Conkle for 3. No good. Swearengin, though, really good positioning right there. Got the rebound and then the putback. So you got to give credit where credit's due on that one. Kine dribbles here to the top of the key, gives away to Rodifer. The handoff here to Zickgraf. Well, heck, that ended up being a screen on Kine right there. 3rd turnover now for Wapahani. Middleton, no good. Rebounded by Lewis. We got to get going here. Got to get up floor, and hopefully, if we can speed them up here a little bit, hopefully find a little bit of some easy shots here underneath. Obviously, with us kind of slowing up the pace a little bit, we weren't able to do that. So 4 turnovers now for Wapahani as the Raiders will take a timeout. This will be their 2nd charge timeout here of the evening. This will be a 30-second timeout here on the floor. We'll step aside and we'll be back with more right after this message.
Some see a student athlete working hard in the weight room. We see a future leader learning there are no shortcuts to success. Some see a start to a swim meet. We see the starting blocks for life. Proud to keep education in front of athletics since 1903.
Alrighty, fans, welcome back at it here, 23-19. It's going to be Wapahani basketball. Here returning from the timeout. Again, we're still continuing to experience a little bit of some Wi-Fi issues here tonight. And we hope that, I hope it's not affecting you all on the other end, but not been great for us. So the foul will be here on Raider number 4, Noah Henderson, his first, team's first of the quarter. Again, under 2 minutes to play here in the third. Inbounded all the way out here near half court. Anderson stops and is no good there from the free throw line. Rodifer will collect on another rebound. Henderson gives way to Lewis. And a three-point basket up and good there for Conkle. So again, Wapahani's really allowed them right back in. I mean, not that they was out of it by any means, but I mean, we've turned the ball over 6 times in not even 6 minutes. Obviously, they know that's a problem, but goodness, that has been a big killer, to be quite honest with you. There's a 7-0 run put on here by Monroe Central. Rodiford now on the zit grab here on the right wing. The screen from Rodiford rolls off of it. Nice pass. Nice finish. The bucket and the foul. So Rodiford will head to the line for one more. That was a really nice feed there from Zitgraf. You had the pick and roll action. Rodiford dove down right after the screen, was expecting the pass, got the bucket, and then unable to convert there on that one. Again, that foul was on number 42, which he is not even on the roster sheet. So I have no idea who that is. Middleton wide open underneath. Apologize, I did not put the 2 points on there for Wapahani, but now I did. And Wapahani will turn it back over again. Seventh turnover now here in the second half. Shots up. 24 here at the end of three. Make sure to stay right here with us. Fourth quarter play coming up right after these messages. Alrighty, folks, back at it here with quarter number 4. Wapahani with a slim 1-point lead, 25-24. Monroe Central will head on out onto the floor. Zegraf here on the right wing. Got to get out of there. Spence is able to do that. Lewis underneath goes up with it. No good. Zegraf comes up there with a rebound. And then Wapahani will turn it right back over again. And then Monroe Central will give it right back to us. Either team, but I don't really think either team wants the basketball. That is already now the 4th turnover here on Monroe Central. Wapahani has 8 here, and that's just in the second half. That's not including the first half. No good again. Another offensive rebound, and that one's going to be blocked. Here comes Monroe Central leading the charge right there is Conkle. And no good there on the layup. Right side, Henderson. Rodifer sets up for the screen. Spence, no good. Rebounded by Wheatley, and here comes Monroe Central once again. And the Golden Bears will turn it right back over. And we're going to get a timeout on the floor taken by Wapahani. Oh, actually, no, a timeout here by the Golden Bears. So this will be a 30-second timeout here on the floor. We'll step aside, and we'll be back again with more right after this brief message from East Jackson Auto Sales. All right, again, 5:06 to go. Still a 25-24 lead here for the Raiders. It's going to be Wapahani basketball. Spence here, post feed down low to Zitgraf, and that will be up and good. Much needed couple of points right there. So Zitgraf now with 8 points here tonight. Left side three from Wheatley is up and good, and that's going to tie things at 27. So foul here on Monroe Central. This will be on Conkle. That's his first. Team's first here of the quarter. Lewis on the inside. Off balance. Gets it to go. Another big-time basket here for Wapahani. Caleb Lewis now up to 10 points here tonight. Conkle to Swearingen, and he will be fouled on the way up by Zitgraf. So Brock with his first, team's first. So Swearingen at the line for two of them. Second free throw attempt, or first free throw attempt, goodness sakes, second. I'm out to lunch right there, I guess. Goodness sakes. Okay. Now the second free throw attempt here for Swearingen. And that will be up, and he stuck the landing. That's going to be good. So back down to a 1-point Wapahani lead. Spence will push it up for along the sideline. Rodifer sets up for the screen. Instead, Henderson's right there at the top of the key. And that pass will be deflected. It's going to stay right here with Wapahani. So Zitgraf good there for two more. No good there on the shot. Rodifer hustling after that one as the Raiders end up getting the ball back. And we'll have another timeout here on the floor. So the timeout taken here by the Golden Bears. We'll step aside here for another timeout of our own. We'll be back with more right after this message from some American Legion Post 437. All right, folks, again, welcome back here. 3:34 remaining here in tonight's ball game. Post feed underneath here is Zitgraf, and up and good for two more. So he's got the last 6 points here for the Raiders. And those have been 6 very big points here for Wapahani. Left side here, Wheatley for 3, no good, but Ludington there underneath with a rebound, can't get that to go. Wheatley again tracks down another offensive rebound as Monroe Central with their third opportunity here on this possession. Conkle well off to the right. We'll see Middleton back in for Monroe Central, as well as number 1, Braylon Anderson. Inbounded to Henderson. 1:48 to play. Wapahani on top here by 5. Again, just a reminder, there will be no Raiders Live post-game show following the conclusion of this junior varsity game, because we've got to get prepared for the varsity action here tonight. Again, we're hoping that the Wi-Fi or our hotspot on the phone will hopefully start to work a little bit better in that varsity game, hopefully anyway. Zitgraf's 3 is up and no good. But again, I know that, we've gotten a little bit of word that the video is super laggy, and I know that, we can't do anything about it. They don't have Wi-Fi here that works here at Monroe Central, and so we had to use a hotspot on our phone. And, cell signal exactly not the greatest. So that's the reason why it creates that laggy, the lagness there, or laggy video, I guess, with our broadcast is because of the connectivity just is not very good. So just be patient with us. Like I said, if it kicks us off of there, then we'll try to do our very best to get back on here throughout the night. 33-28, buck 19 to play. We'll be back again following these messages from Stoops Automotive Group Buick and GMC Sales and Truck Manager Dale Raines. Returning again here from the timeout. Monroe Central with 1 timeout remaining. Wapahani with 3 timeouts remaining. Again, with 1:19 to go, it's going to be Monroe Central basketball. Wheatley to inbound it for the Golden Bears. Inbounded here to Middleton, nearly taken away there by Rodifer. Conkle left it short. And couple guys down right there, Lewis and Zitgraf. And we'll get another timeout, this time by Wapahani. And we'll go ahead and stick right here with you during this timeout. We would like to send out a big thanks to some of our sponsors here tonight. We wanted to send out a big thanks here to one of the wonderful ladies out here, Camden Bell's mom, Ashley. She made she did a fundraiser for us here on the WHS network. It's called it was Oh Heck Yes. That's what it had on these T-shirts that she made. Again, her business is Signed by Ash. That's all of her information there on the screen. You can find her on Facebook at Signed by Ash. On Instagram there as well, sign.by.ash. And so, again, I tell you, she's done, some shirts and stuff out here before for boys basketball teams and so on and so forth the last couple years. But she also does stuff to give out to the student section. They always have like a little thing that they do for the home games, and she's made shirts and everything for that. But she did a fundraiser here for us. She ended up raising $212 for us. So again, we want to express our thanks and appreciation, and for doing that, we want to make sure and get her business name out there throughout the rest of this season here for the Wapahani boys team, and we hope to have her as a sponsor coming up next year. But wanted to definitely make sure and put her name out there. Great lady, great family, and we sure do appreciate the wonderful gesture right there. So Zitgraf up and good there for 2 more as he continues to add to his total this evening, now 14, as Wapahani is now just kind of running slightly away. I mean, you're only up by 7 points, but considering it was really quite the nail biter there for a hot minute of this second half, with it being a 1-point game for a good while, 1 or a 3-point game. So it's nice to see us kind of kick it up a couple notches here and start to apply some distance.
Number 1, Ray Anderson, his third, team score. Full timeout call by the Golden Bears.
And another timeout taken by Monroe Central. So this will be their final timeout of the evening. 36 seconds to play. 35-28 Wapahani. Here on your home of the Raiders, the WHS Network. All right, again, returning here from the timeout, we'll get a foul, and this will be here on Conkle. So that's going to be his third, team's fifth. So 2 shots here for Zickgraf. So Zickgraf has really put the team on his back here, especially in this fourth quarter. But started essentially there in the third. Here to the corner, the 3 here from West. No good. Rebounded there by Zickgraf.
Jump ball. Possession to the Golden Bears.
And so a jump ball is going to stay right here with Monroe Central. Wheatley inside, just throws it off the backboard. So the foul here on Wheatley, that's going to be his first. And so back to the charity stripe here for Zickgraf. 16 points. First free throw attempt up and good. So this game's going to end up turning out a little bit more lopsided than what it was. I'll tell you that much. Again, a close matchup. And the Raiders will end up prevailing here tonight, again ahead by 11 points. I would surely hope to think you can go ahead and put this one down in a win column. That 3 will be up and good. So West good there from beyond the arc. And that's will do it. Here tonight, 39-31. Your final score here this evening, your Wapahani Raiders victorious over the Monroe Central Golden Bears. Again, make sure to tune in. Here we'll have tonight's varsity action coming up. Again, hopefully the Wi-Fi, at least on our phones, will be able to hold up here because it hasn't fared too well for us here in this JV game. But nonetheless, we'll see you all back here in a little while. Again, here on our varsity broadcast. Again, Wapahani victorious 39-31. Again, right here on your home of the Raiders, the WHS Network.